Hi everyone. Welcome to Endeavor, the Blue Lotus Tarot. My name is Aneri. I am an intuitive tarot reader. Um, Today is Ganesh Chaturthi, and I especially wanted to do a reading on this day. Um, I also did a reading for the new moon that was on 14th and 15th, but somehow the video wasn't getting posted. So I'll be posting both the videos around the same time. So watch out the other video as well. Today I'm coming in with three piles. Um, uh, I'll straight get to that. So the first pile is this blue pen. The second pile is a pencil. And the third pile is KAJAL, or you can say the black eyeliner. So these are the three piles, whichever you would like to choose. I have an incense stick lighted up here nearby, so you'll probably see a little bit of smoke as well from that. So I have these three piles. You can pause and meditate on these and choose your pile. Okay. So let's start with the first one, that is the blue pen. All right. I'm gonna put this over here so you can see it while I'm doing the reading. Okay. I see that the first pile might be follower or might worship Lord Ganesha. Um, I've already shuffled all the cards. I'm just gonna shuffle it in front of you as well. You have a particular question regarding your soulmate, and probably that's your prayer for that you keep praying on to Lord Ganesha or whomever you believe in, universe, God. So what I feel is that your confusion is between whether you should fight for your connection or you should just wait for a conclusion to come in. I feel like you recently came out of a heartbreak and you just don't know whether that relationship is going to come again into your life or you should choose and move ahead and not fight for or just fight for yourself. You've been waiting for a new beginning in your life. I feel like you've been going near a water body a lot, maybe a lake or a pond, where you keep pondering over your thoughts around this relationship. You just wanted to go in a church and get married. You wanted your river to flow. You wanted your relationship to move on, to go ahead to a point where everything is blossoming. But instead, it all just became cloudy, and rather than a spring coming into your life, a season of fall came in. Mind well that you've been only looking you have only looked from one side of the situation. You've been holding this situation for so long that you're not able to see the entire, like the other part of the city. If you're focusing on just like one part of the city, you're not able to see the other part of the city, which might be even more beautiful when you explore. So I feel like you're just focusing on this relationship a lot, but you're not seeing the other part of your life that you should focus on, that has a new beginning, that has a new beginning. This fall is going to bring a new opportunity for you. The leaves are not dead yet, and this opportunity is gonna come right away before the leaves like fall on the ground. So it's just a blessing in disguise. So whatever you went through in relation to this relationship, there is a judgment coming in. There is a divine judgment coming in for you, so that you can move ahead in life. I feel like rather than the blue pen, like the blue signifies flow. Also, I feel like you should start becoming more expressive. The heartbreak that you went through is just indicating for you to open up, rather than you forming a wall or defending yourself. It feels like you should you know ride alone, because you are that powerful. Your intuition is on point. You know what's coming in for you. You know what exactly it's in for you. There is a change that's on the horizon, and it's telling you to express. It's telling you to express whatever you feel like. It's telling you to express a lot instead of shutting yourself. So, your confusion is not whether to go ahead with the relationship, or like wait for the relationship that you went through a breakup with. It's telling you to just cut the air and express a lot. Like, let your emotions flow. Also, Looking at the sky might help you a lot. Looking at the sky will just release you from all the chains that you feel like you are bound to. It will bring you a lot of peace. It will bring you a lot of peace. Whether the sky is clear, foggy, you know what your intuition is telling you. I'm gonna get advice for this new beginning that's coming in as a blessing in disguise. I won't take three of them. Just one card, universe. Look at the side that is filled with love, prosperity, and everything. Maybe your intellectual side. That's why this relationship probably didn't work out. Your knowledge, your talent, your emotions, who you are. Nobody can steal that from you. So there's no point in holding on to them. Release the the amount of water you release. Say for example, the glaciers or wherever there is a lot of ice. Um, like I'm in Canada, so the ice will melt into water and then the water will flow somewhere. Be like water. Water always, finds a way to merge into something, to flow out, to rather than holding on, it's always going to be expressive. It always forms the shape of the carrier. Whatever you pour water into, it forms its shape. So merge into things rather than looking on the things that you lost in your past. That will bring a massive change in your outlook. Also, um, write with blue pen, whatever, because sometimes you need to release things. When you need to release things, write things in black and then burn it out. But write things in blue, read it out, and then choose what you need to eliminate. Um, Rather than releasing, I feel there is a need for expression. So there's not a lot of things that needs to be released. Um, use that pain or your experience um, to turn into something healing for you. Okay, so that's all for pile one. That is the blue pen, and I'm going to move on to my next pile. That is the pencil. Gonna keep this aside. So this is my second pile. A pencil. You keep this here so that you can see while I'm doing your reading. Okay. Hmm. So in the first pile, the Chariot and Five of Cups came. But the bottom of the deck was King of Swords. Here, the bottom of the deck, I have King of Wands. Um, Cutting off people is not going to help you, because your goal here is to form connections, is to form beautiful connections where you can flow, where you can feel free. That doesn't mean you have to cut off relationships. You have a sense of utter balance within yourself. You know exactly how much to say when, what to do when, in relationships, in any part of your life. There is, out of all your relationships, or out of all all the people you connect to, there is one person who admires you a lot. He's a smart, well behaved, well polished man. I don't know, I'm getting an intuition as if it's a he. It could be a he or a she, whoever is watching related to that. Everybody has masculine and feminine energies in them. And I also see another, not another person, but a spirit that is connected to you, who's like an angel, who's like a, there are a lot of angels in our life, but there is one angel who has golden wings, who knows your little things, what kind of ornaments you like, what kind of design of clothes you like. um, my voice is also becoming very slow and like it's modulated into like a whole circle, which I feel is that person who knows you very well, who knows things about you that even you might get surprised that you probably don't know about yourself even. So I feel like that person is trying to build connection with you slowly, maybe from 0 to 10. He's just at a number 3 right now. But he's a very futuristic person and he knows teamwork, which you probably don't. Even though you are very intuitive, you tend to look upon the things that you don't have. You tend to look upon the things that you need to change rather than the things that you already have changed, the things that you have um, manifested already are in your plate, but you tend to look at things that are not in your plate rather than the ones that you already have achieved, which is something that needs to change. And this person is going to change that right, left, center. This buyer might believe in Shivji a lot. I don't know, somehow I'm seeing a shivling. Also, the chariot in the first pile, so maybe it's a twin flame connection. You can watch pile 1 as well. It could be interrelated. The chariot over here um, is a guy. The chariot in the other deck that came in the first pile was a girl. So that could be another reason. He is somebody who has conquered a lot in his life, and he's coming with the same kind of balance that you have formed. Now, in the whole process of manifestation, you already have manifested this person, but now you're going counter on it because he's triggering a lot of things in you, which is asking you to look on the positive side, the things that you already have achieved. In an empire, you are already an empress with somebody who has a very high intuition. So you see, an empress, but it came at the bottom of the deck and in a reversed position. I generally take reverses only if I feel like taking them, like I go by the meaning. So here you already are abundant. You are the empress of this empire, and but you just don't want to agree to it. You don't want to accept that you already are. So this person is going to initiate that feeling that no, you need to look at the things that um, that are positive. So it probably is going to trigger you a lot, because it's gonna tell you to look at your successful side rather than the things that are in progress for you, that you're already working on. So that dominancy, that feeling will, I mean, you will feel that kind of dominant because you yourself are somebody who can slay somebody in a minute through words, through actions, saying that don't mess with me. You're still not ready to take off the burden. I'm feeling a lot of heaviness while I'm saying this. Maybe you need to, um, put off your load, um, and realize that, realize who you are. So I feel like you're not ready to do that, but the divine is going to intervene and is going to take off all that attachments from your life. The wheel of fortune, it's a wheel that has already turned, and there's nothing that you can do about it because it's a very divine connection. Because you're feeling triggered, you feel like this is something that is very devilish, that is compelling you to make choices that you don't want to make, but in turn, um, angel the angels are working in your favor. So take off that load. This 10 of Wands. This person has come to take off these wands that you're carrying forcefully. So just drop them off. Yep. You're building on something, and that is understandable. You're building it. Uh, this is all that you have made of yourself. You achieved, and you're still building on, which is understandable. That you, like, with an entry of something that is unimaginable, that you didn't even imagine that something like this would happen in your life, coming into your life, kind of blows off your mind. But this is divinely guided, so you don't have to you don't have to worry. Let that person enter in your life, and that's all you need to do. Actually, he will do the rest. He will admire you. He's gonna trigger a lot of things, but just you just need to let all those things happen. You don't have to do anything in this. You can still work on what you're working on, and the divine will take care of everything else. All right. So I feel like that was the advice for you as well. But let's see if universe wants to give any other advice to you. I'll take this one. Yeah. Don't be defensive. That's all. That's all the advice. It's like, when you're injured, but you don't want somebody to take care of you, or you don't want to go to hospital when you're not well. So because you're afraid of injections, something like that. So let go of that defense. It's all that you need to do. You don't need to defend or protect yourself. You have protection. There is a beautiful golden angel who is taking care of you, and there's somebody who's coming in your life, or who's already in your life. Is I feel that is already in your life, but is at very initial stage, and I feel you should let that person in, because he's coming in for a purpose, a divine purpose. Okay, so that's all for pile 2. That was the pencil, and I will go on to pile 3. That is the black eyeliner, KAJAL. This one is my favorite. It's like my absolute, and I use it almost daily. Um, so I don't know. I feel like there might be a message coming in for me too in this. Okay, so let's see what comes in. I'm gonna put this over here. I feel this pile is very much excited. There's a big change coming in your career for sure. This is what I see. I feel like this pile is is manifesting some kind of leadership, something that is passionate, something they can form like a very big base on. Um, Say for example, if you want to start a business but you are looking it very futuristic, so maybe that business is about some home product, and after that you want to build it on adding in different other products in the same franchise. So that kind of thing, like you are building something very big from the base itself, and you're building in a way that it doesn't slip off um, from in between. Hmm. All right, so your bigger picture in your mind is about career, is about your passion, your about making things work um, in terms of your finances, in terms of your some kind of machinery that you're working in, or some kind. I mean, your calculations are such that you're manifesting, you're putting all your energy in your career, you're building it with like utter concentration. You have a lot of options. You're picking your options correctly. You're not looking back at your past, not looking in the future as well. You are trying to stay in the turbulent waters in the present moment. Like, even if the waters are turbulent, you're trying to move one wave at a time. I feel like your manifestations are creating a lot of it. because probably it's coming from an emotional level, like from something emotional. It's like a tree that, that watering and frequent, like taking care of that plant is growing into like luscious tree, and not just tree, like a whole big garden where not just the vegetation but also the flora, also fauna is getting attracted there. So I feel like with those things, with that cultivation of all those things in your career, within yourself, you are wearing a crown of abundance. You're beautiful. You are very determined. Even after, like, you believe in yourself so much that even after somebody saying that you might fail, if like sometimes your family members, even your parents, tell you that this might not work out for you, but you still are gonna do that because that's what you believe in. So, but the highlight that I'm going to say is coming now, that amidst all those things that you're going to achieve, listen to me very carefully, because this is the highlight of your pile 3 reading, that a relationship is rushing into your life, not coming, rushing into your life in such a pace that whatever you have cultivated will get doubled. So, whatever you have built, I'm not using the word built exactly because I feel like I want to use nurtured. Whatever you have nurtured and grown or are going to grow in your plans, a relationship is rushing in for you because of what you have created. So I want to congratulate you because I know what kind of a journey you have gone through for you to just leave that achievement, but to develop this kind of attitude where you wanna go full form with or with no support. So universe is blessing you with this amazing pair that you've always imagined to be with someone from the very beginning of your journey on this planet. Like, the word, your very major cycle of struggle has ended. and now you have freed yourself from all those things and the kind of karmas that you had to face, and like everything, the things that you had to go through, you have turned it 360-degree for yourself and made yourself free. You set yourself free. So universe is blessing you with this relationship. I'm getting goosebumps. There is the beginning of something very passionate that's going to happen in your life, and all of your struggles are going to pay off. You won't have any complaints. Your outlook for your finances will change. It's not that you won't have any complaints regarding your finances, but your outlook of your finances, your abundance is going to change in a way where you're going to associate everything with your passion. It's the last. It's the last. It's the last pillar that probably you're you know digging in, putting in, and then you're already there where you're supposed to be. You're already there where you're abundant, where you realize that you're abundant, and that's why there is a soulmate relationship that's gonna come in your life really, really soon. That's gonna understand you. It's gonna be with you 24 hours 7 that you wanted, and will bring about beautiful transformations. I feel that you have been in situations where you have had transformations with tower moments, where you just felt like just fell off, fell off the ridge, and you got up from there when you fell off. That's why you believe in yourself. And that's why, even after all those struggles, you've planted these, and this is the one that you are putting in there too. You're not looking back, you're in the moment. You're not looking in the future, you're no more waiting. You're making things happen for yourself. So, there's a lot of relief and satisfaction, and a lot of, when somebody hugs you, how you feel, you're gonna feel that, a lot, at least for the next 6 years of your life, in every moment, and you're on the right path. So, that was a big message. I'm gonna get an advice for you. Hmm. So in the first pile, there was King of Swords. In the second pile, there was King of Wands. I have. This card wants to just come out. I have both the kings in the bottom of the deck in the third reading. Um, I am a big believer of synchronicities, and nothing happens without any reason. So, yeah, I don't know. There might be people who are watching all the piles. This abundance is with the family life that you want. A husband, two dogs, maybe two children with two dogs, a house, a beautiful structure. That's like an ultimate dream for every person, to find someone and settle down. You've already settled down. This thing is just a blessing for you. So that the advice. So let's come to the advice. Just shine like you are shining. Keep your light on. Keep pouring into yourself and others like you are doing. There's no more juggling of your finances anymore. So stop worrying about your finances. Just keep the balance. Keep the balance with who you are, no matter what other people say. Your emperor is on the way, or maybe you are an emperor, and all your wishes are going to be fulfilled. All, all of them. Okay, that was a very beautiful message, and I hope that this happens very soon for you in your life. Okay, um, so that's it for now. If you have any questions, you can comment down below. You can also comment if this resonated with you, and you can also give me some ideas if you would wish for some kind of specific reading that you want. For personal readings, my details are already stated in the description, so you can contact me for personal readings as well. And that's it. Enjoy your day, and I wish you all the best on this Ganesh Chaturthi, that all everything for you happen very positively. Thank you, guys.